What are you looking at? What's happening?
Who is that on your...
Can you guess who he is? Just based on his outfit?
I was going to say one of the aliens from V.
My man.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Does his head pop off and you have the lizard?
Mm-hmm. I was looking in my closet for like toys that I haven't put out for the show. And this is V Guy.
That's awesome.
And his head, his mask, it's a mask, comes off.
Yeah.
And then there he is.
That's
and he's
awesome.
got a little tongue that goes.
That's. Do you recall that they did like a remake of the series or something back in like the 2000s or 2010s?
Yeah.
But here's the problem: if you're not doing it similarly to the original series, and you're just kind of like doing like, oh, we're just going to use the namesake and stuff, it's like, it loses its uniqueness.
The visitors arrived in 50 gigantic motherships, which stunned the world with their monumental size and power.
We have come in peace because we need your help. And in return, we will gladly share with you all the fruits of our knowledge.
The visitors had arrived.
I loved the series. It was like a two-part Emmy. Jeez,
it was like a
two-part
mini-series,
yeah. And I thought it was so cool. This was like in the 90s.
Baby snake creature. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
And then they were like, I liked their laser guns.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he has one. This was in the box. The box is pretty beaten up now. But
was it in your mom's, or did you buy that someplace?
I bought this at a what's it called?
Thrift shop.
What are they called when you go? It's not a thrift shop.
Consignment store?
Flea market.
Oh, flea market.
Flea market. I went to the flea market, and he's got his glass. His glasses come off too.
You know what? He looks like Heino.
He does look like Heino.
Und das Schweizer Madel auf die Alm aufgeht.
Heino was so weird. He reminded me of, I don't know if he's still alive or anything, but Heino just reminds me of like if you were to genetically combine David Bowie in his thin white Duke phase and Karl Lagerfeld in his Karl Lagerfeld phase, and you just kind of got the two, and you're like, oh, that's Heino.
It's funny because we knew Heino during the era. This was pre-YouTube,
mm-hmm.
So it was you only saw Heino on like VHS, Midnight Madness type stuff, like at Anime Central, mm-hmm. which was where was
whatever specific websites, like pre-YouTube websites from the 2000 2005 period.
Right. People don't talk about what those Midnight Madness things were like. Like that was so cool. You had like a guy that it was just all on VHS, and he just had like VCRs, and he would queue up things and talk about them and introduce them, and it was the coolest. There was Anime Hell and then Midnight Madness. And so Anime Hell was all like parodies or really shitty dubs from the 70s that nobody remembered. And it was this guy's VHS collection. It was so cool. Now it's all on fucking YouTube.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, a lot of times on YouTube, it's like you really have to kind of know what you're looking for and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because the problem is that you go on YouTube in my cases, and I've tried to like show this to Erica, and you look up, Fraser Ramon Sumitami, and you type in what you're searching for, and you're like, those are the kind of videos I want to see on here.
I remember the Daily Show, Gay Lexicon. They probably would never show. Okay, so they're not gonna. The Daily Show went to Gay Lexicon, and it's
Was this like back in the late 90s?
Yeah, it would have been late 90s.
The worlds of science fiction and fantasy have long presented positive images of gay characters.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
However, this on-screen tolerance hasn't been reflected off-screen. Until now. Welcome to Gay Laxicon 2000.
Could you describe what we're looking at here?
What I'm looking at is based upon a lifetime of study, observation. I'm trying to make a comment about our society and the way we live today.
It's a guy having anal sex with a fox.
Hey, Steve Carell.
Steve Carell, thank you, Will.
Steve Carell. Yeah, I remember. Like I would tell people, I'm like, yeah, Steve Carell used to be on The Daily Show. And they're like,
but it was but I never, it was like one segment, but they just played that segment. It was pretty cool. I don't know, I had fun. I missed that. There's a parts of my childhood that I would like back, please.